A dog named Duke. This story is about a young man named Chuck Hooper and his bond with his dog, Duke. Chuck Hooper was a tall, slim man. He was a university-level football player and the zone sales manager in a chemical company. He got a Doberman named Duke as a pet dog, much against his wife's wish. One evening, on his way back home, Hooper met with an accident. He was partially paralyzed and remained in the hospital for 6 weeks. Duke was sent to the kennel as there was no one to look after it. Upon his return, Hooper became lonely and depressed. Duke was brought home and was glad to see his master. The dog could make out that everything was not the same with his master. Duke lied on the floor next to Hooper's bed all the time. Gradually, both of them got bored, and Duke started compelling his master to get up. One day, Hooper tied the leash to Duke's collar, and the dog got very excited. He pulled the leash, and finally, Hooper had to get up from his bed. Duke pulled the leash, and Hooper took a step. Gradually, as days passed by, they continued this exercise. Hooper had to make an effort to walk. Within a week, they had reached the entrance of the house. The neighbors would watch this daily exercise. Hooper's wife, Marcy, also noticed her husband's improvement and what the dog did for him. Hooper walked from the clinic to his office alone, which showed his progress. He joined the office and gradually started working full day. The walking exercise with Duke continued. Hooper was promoted as regional manager of the company. The Hoopers' shifted house and the new neighborhood was unaware of Chuck and Duke's story. One evening, as they had guests over, they heard the screech of brakes, and Hooper thought of Duke. To their disappointment, Duke had been hit by a car. Marcy lifted it and took it to a doctor, but the dog could not be saved. The dog had fulfilled his duty for his master. It was a thanksgiving to Duke, a letter of promotion for Chuck Hooper as the assistant national sales manager of the company. The story teaches us that we should never be hopeless in any critical condition, as when all is lost, future still remains. All odds, challenges, tragedies, and handicaps of life can be overcome with strong determination, persistent hard work, patience, and a little help from loved ones. The story is built around the sublime relationship between man and animal, as exemplified by Chuck Hooper and Duke.